Hello, YouTube and Universe. Welcome to Scars on Productions. I'm your host, Morro, and today we'll be talking about some more new stuff for Transformers. But before we begin, make sure you like, subscribe, and the notifications so you don't miss another video like this. Because it may be a small clip for you guys, but it's a big help for me and the channel. Thank you. And now, let's get on to some reveals. Now, today we'll be taking a look at Wave 5 of Age of the Primes, and most of these look pretty good. Now, let's start off with the deluxe class figures that were shown off. First up, we have the bartender of the Lost Light, Swerve. And I'll swerve in a corner like, whoa, whoa. Sorry. It's just like whenever I hear Swerve, I have to sing that specific part. It's annoying, but hey, it's funny to do. Anyway, we have the bartender of the Lost Light, and of course, he is a Gears retool. But he comes with a new head that is extremely accurate to how he looked in the G1 cartoon. So, always happy to see different accuracies. Though, I do prefer it was the Lost Light version, but that would be an extensive retool, and we'll have to wait a while for that one. So, G1, you win today.
Hey, you gotta agree with me on this one. G1ers are as annoying as you.
Well, I'm not annoying, but yeah, you're right. G1ers are annoying, Shade. Also, screw off. Anyway, but yeah, I like how he looks. He has the same amount of articulation as Gears, apparently. And yeah, I wonder what they're going to do with his chest, though, because as you know, you can open up Gears' chest and it will show off his heart thing. I mean, his personality components. And I wonder how they're going to play with that with Swerve. And all in all, looks good. I like the white and red color scheme with the gray to accent and break up the colors. It works perfectly. And in vehicle mode, it also blends perfectly together with red in the front and white for the cab. I mean, not cab, for the trunk of the truck, which it makes it look good. For the next deluxe class figure, we have Power Glide, and oh boy, have I been waiting for this. And has my friend Power Glide Glider Boy, he is a huge Power Glide fan, and after I showed him this, he was really excited about it. And honestly, I'm excited about it too, because even though he had an affair with a human in the G1 cartoon, which, you know, cheaters don't deserve to have certain things, he still looks pretty good. And it looks like his chest compartment can open up to reveal his heart, which will be a really cool attention to detail if it actually does do that. And if it does, I might just buy 2 of them and recolor it into my personal OC. Yes, I have a Transformer OC. Yes, I'm a nerd. Go and cry about it. But anyway, yeah, it looks good. I like the dark red that he uses. But as you'll see in robot mode, I think this is just for the prototype. Moving to vehicle mode, it looks really good. And as I said, it's completely 2 different colors. Like for the robot mode, it showed a darker red, while this is a lighter red. And I wonder which one will be the official colors for it. Hopefully it's the lighter shade, but I'll be okay with the darker one because I'm a dark guy. But anyway, a detail I like about it is it has the rub sign on the tail end of the vehicle mode, which is a real cool detail, and it's the exact same spot that the original Power Glide toy had. So I see that they're adding some extra love to him, which he needed it, because after that Cabana Wars figure, he needed an update because that thing was not good at all in my opinion. And all in all, this Power Glide looks really good. And moving on to the last deluxe we'll be talking about for this, we have Transformer Prime Smokescreen. And might I say, this guy looks really good. I'm going to need at least 3 of them. 1 for custom, 1 for my shelf, and 1 just because this thing looks absolutely amazing. Hopefully in the future it could get retooled into the Transformer Prime version of Prowl, because that was a cool design. Or we could even get a Barricade based off of the Fun Pub version of him, because as you know, that share the same mold with the original Transformers Prime Smokescreen. So with this being an update, I feel like that would be perfect. But anyway, let's actually talk about this figure. I like the white that they use. It's not off-white or anything. It's actually white, which works perfect for it. I like the blue streak down the center. And even though I don't like when figures are just one color, this has enough breakup in it to actually make it pop, make it actually look like a character. And honestly, even though this is a prototype, it still looks good. I like how you can see the checkers on his door wings. I like that he has the arm cannons, and I like the sculpting that he has on his legs. Oh no, this seems like a pretty good deluxe class figure, and might I say, it looks pretty full as well. I don't see any gaps that are noticeable. Hopefully there are no gaps in this, and if they aren't, I say that $27 will be worth it for this, in my opinion, though. Because to me, Smokescreen is a difficult design to G1ify because it's really stylized for the show. And to me, they did really good to do it. And I might just keep this as my definitive Smokescreen in my collection. And moving to his vehicle mode, it looks absolutely amazing. As a car guy, it looks perfect. That perfect sports car that you just want in your collection, but you're too broke to afford. Personally, I don't have that problem. Shut up, Shay. They don't need to know that. But anyway, yeah, it looks really good. And even though it's an all-white car, I like the streaks of blue and red in it just to make the colors pop. It looks really good, in my opinion. Now, that's it for the deluxe class figures. The only other one is the deluxe class cliff jumper that came out in the 4-pack, but people already talked about that. I might make a video on mine since I got the 4-pack, but I never did a video on it. But anyway, let's move up to the Voyager class. And for the Voyager class, we have animated Ratchet. The best version of Ratchet, in my opinion. And might I say, he looks pretty good. Even though he seems to be a remold of Trailbreaker, which is a little disappointing. I know Evan said he wanted it to be a new mold, but knowing Hasbro, they had to cut some cost. But at least it still looks like him. I'd say it looks pretty good in my opinion, and I will definitely be getting this to complete my animated shelf. I already got Bumblebee, and I have Optimus and Prowl on the way. And I also have Bulkhead from Year 1, which will be my substitute for it. And then, you guys bet I'll be making skits based off of Transformers Animated. But I digress. I like the use of the Trailbreaker mold for this. The only noticeable thing from the mold is the chest, the upper legs, and the upper arms. But other than that, it looks like the rest are completely new. Especially that backpack that can hold a ton of items. Like how he has his wrench and a couple other things. And I even like how he has his magnets. Maybe you could even put the blaster that Lockdown had from, Legacy United. And you can give it to this Ratchet, which will be a cool attention to detail. And for the colors and the paint that they're using for it, it looks pretty good. Hopefully the dark red is just a part of the prototype because, Animated Ratchet had a cherry red, if I remember right. And either way, I don't mind if it's dark, but yeah, I would prefer it to be a little bit lighter. But anyway, let's talk about his vehicle mode, which looks like it just popped out of the screen from Animated. It looks really good. And honestly, this may be my definitive Earth mode Ratchet if I get it. Well, either that or my Transformers Prime Ratchet that I'm using for my stop motion films. And another thing is, I wonder if all the items that he's coming with, all the accessories can fit inside of his trunk, because, we see it on his back. Maybe everything collapses in and he can hold it from the inside. And if so, that would be really dope. Hey, that means he got a lot in his trunk. Man, yeah. Oh no, all these figures for Wave 2 of Age of the Primes, they seem to be really good. And I cannot wait to get them in hand and to review them. And other than that, that's really it for these guys. Hope you enjoyed them. Let me know in the comments. How do you guys feel about them? Are you excited? Are you interested? Let me know in the comments. And if you're a fan of what I'm doing here, check out my second channel where I do covers and I'm about to start doing Let's Plays. My first one will be Sonic X Shadow Generations. I'll be doing the shadow campaign and then, so be on the lookout for it. And if that's everything, that's a wrap. Fade to black.